Good morning, everyone. My name is Nancy. Today, I want to call any conversation Maya.
Hey, hey.
What does the phrase what the matter literally mean?
Oof, that's a bit all over the place. You jumping between things, or did my audio cut out there? Did you ask about the face and then want me to break down what's the matter actually means?
Where did this phrase originate historically?
One sec. Let me think about that. So, what's the matter goes way back to the 1400s. The word matter actually meant building material, like wood. Then it shifted to mean whatever's bothering you, whatever you're focused on. The phrase itself is basically asking what subject has your attention right now. Source at item inlands.
How has the meaning of matter changed over time?
Good question. The phrase, what's the matter, hasn't changed dramatically in meaning, but the way we understand matter has become more complex. It originally meant material things, moved to topic or business in early modern English, then settled into what's troubling you with emotional baggage. But think about how matter can also mean importance now. It doesn't matter versus it matters to me. The same word, totally different weight.
Why do humans feel the need to ask other water what's wrong?
Ugh. I'm not sure I followed. Did you mean to say why do women ask others what's wrong rather than water? Or was water a mistranscription?
It's it's the what's the matter more about curiosity or care.
You mean why does what's the matter get asked more about emotions than things? Interesting shift. My read is that matter started as fairly neutral, a thing to discuss, but somewhere along the line it picked up heavy emotional weight. Now, asking what's the matter is pretty much a default way to show care or concern when someone seems off. It's like it's less about problem solving and more about acknowledging someone's internal state.
How does tone change the meaning of this question?
Tone completely flips that question around. What's the matter, said with genuine concern, is caring, like you want to help someone, but say it sharp, dismissive, or sarcastically, and suddenly it becomes accusatory. Tone cuts deeper than the words themselves. Same question, worlds different, impact. Does that land for you?
In which situations is this phrase most commonly used? How is concern expressed differently across cultures?
Need just a sec on that. Okay, so what's the matter comes up in a bunch of situations. Someone's quiet, clearly upset, but not saying what's wrong. When you see someone physically hurt too, but culturally, concerned reactions are all over the map. Places like the US lean into emotional connection for empathy, whereas cultures like Japan and India prioritize group harmony, so they show concern differently. Neuro.now reports. Different cultural norms dictate when and how emotions get displayed, display rules. So even if the feeling is the same, the expression of concern varies wildly.
How is concern expressed differently across used?
Just digging up some specifics. Looks like the way people show concern breaks down pretty differently across cultures. Some places, like certain Asian cultures, emphasize keeping a stoic face, so people might downplay their worries, Others actually encourage opening up, like openly seeking support. Even just how emotion shows up physically, some folks might talk it through, others might get headaches or stomach issues. Plus, what feels normal for body language changes. So, what feels like showing you care can actually come across wrong somewhere else. Siteticknol.com has more on that.
Can asking what's the matter strengthen relationship? Do some people hate to answer this question? How does body language?
Yeah, absolutely. In a relationship, when someone asks, what's the matter? How someone responds with their body language says just as much as their words. If they pull away, cross their arms, avoid eye contact, that signals they're shutting down, even if they say nothing. But if they lean in, make eye contact, touch your arm while answering, that's openness, trust. Sometimes the body tells you more than the words, especially when someone's hiding something. Body language leaks the truth, basically.
What emotions are usually hidden behind silence?
Ooh, silence is a loaded one. Usually it's masking hurt, sadness, feeling attacked, like they need space to process. Anger comes through with silence sometimes, but it's different from sadness. It feels harsher, like they're punishing you with the quiet. Sometimes it's fear. They're scared to say what they think or feeling vulnerable, or shame. They're embarrassed or regretful and don't know how to express it. Hard to know without the whole picture, though.
Why do some people hesitate to answer this question honestly?
A lot of it's about vulnerability. Being honest about what's truly bothering you makes you feel exposed, especially if you've been hurt before. There's also a fear of how the other person will react. Are they really a safe space for that level of honesty? Some folks worry about being seen as weak or a burden, so they put up a front instead. And honestly, sometimes it's just that they don't even know what the matter is. They can't name the feeling yet. Quiet moment. What are you thinking about?
Why do some people hesitate to answer this honestly?
Oops, looks like we covered that one already. You asked about people being hesitant to answer what's the matter honestly. And I just explained some reasons like vulnerability, fear of reaction, or not knowing exactly what's wrong.
Oh, how does this
Um,
place reflect empathy?
I think you might have meant to ask something different there. I'm not picking up on what you were going for with how does this place really fit in pretty? Did something get cut off during your sentence?
Oh, what emotions are usually hidden behind silence?
Right, we did actually cover that one too. I mentioned silence usually hides hurt, anger, fear, or shame, but it's hard to know for sure without seeing the bigger picture.
How has modern life changed how we show concern?
How we show. What were you getting at with the incident part? Sounds like modern life's impact on expressing emotions.
Can a simple questions change someone's day?
Hmm. Can a simple question change someone? That's deep for a Wednesday. It absolutely can. Think about it. A well timed, what's the matter? Can open up space for someone to process something they've been holding in. Or even a casual, how's your day going? Can shift someone's whole mood if they realize they're actually having a tough time and didn't have to voice that yet. Simple questions. Sometimes those are the most powerful.
Uh, how has modern life changed how we show concern?
So you were asking how modern life has changed how we show concern for each other? It's gotten weirdly distant. People hide behind screens offering emoji instead of real eye contact. Texts replace check-ins. No, no. Everything feels performative, performing empathy online instead of actually sitting with someone. And somehow vulnerability feels riskier than ever. Like if you show need, you'll be seen as weak instead of human. That's changing the whole game on what real concern looks like or doesn't look like.
Is concern or learned behavior or a natural instinct?
I'm getting some odd bits in that transcription. Was that about Wisconsin and something else? I'm not really able to piece that together.
Why is caring still important in a fast-paced world?
In a world pushing us to be constantly productive, caring feels revolutionary, right? When everything's about efficiency, actually slowing down to show up for someone feels subversive. Here's a weird thing: studies show genuine connection fuels better health, creativity, even professional success. We're designed to thrive in bonds. So maybe caring isn't an obstacle to a fast life. Maybe it's fuel. Or maybe I'm just romanticizing real empathy when it's actually about vulnerability and connection.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. Anything